Very good day to all of you. I'm Iffat with this channel English with Iffat Malik. I am the non-native speaker of English. Non-native mean though I teach in English, but English is not my first language. It's not my mother tongue. It's not my first language. The topic under consideration is communicative competence. It has two parts. First is communication and second is competence. Communication means when we communicate with other people by using a language. What language is? Language is a set of sounds that we hear around, that is written in symbols that we see on the books. Whenever we want to learn a new language, we first go for the letters and symbols. Actually, letters are the symbols of those sounds that people speak. This is language. And language is used for communication. And what competence is? That how beautifully, how accurately you use that language. Are you using that language according to the situation? Whatever it is, whether it is social, whether it is psychological, whether it is emotional, whether it is economical, whether it is the condition of your country, are you telling about the weather condition, what kind of situation, are you able to use the appropriate words and sentences for that situation? That is called competence. Very interesting thing for you to know that we all, human beings, are born with the communicative competence of our own first language that we hear around. Why it is so? Because being child, we are not only learning or listening the words, we are coming across with the situations as well. The adults around us, when they are using the language, when they are using the words that we are listening, they are using them according to the situation. If a mother is cooking, what kind of words she is using over there, and if she's talking to her husband, and if she is talking to elder children, what is that situation, and what mother is saying about all these things and the situation. The child is not only listening the words, is not only grabbing the language, he is also grabbing that situation. And gradually and continuously, when he exposed with different situations in his or her environment, he is able to cope with the language with competence. He knows where he or she has to use certain words and sentences at a different situation, at the proper situation. Communicative competence is very difficult to grab, to learn, to cope with when we talk about the second language. So we always learn second language with its latter, with its symbols. There are no people around. If we are not in that certain environment where that language is spoken fluently and frequently, we cannot understand the situations. And actually, these are not only the words and not only the symbols that you have to use by learning the language. Language learning and communicative competence mean you must be able to know what words you have to use in another language while communicating with other people, while dealing with other situations. So, if an old woman say by sitting in the room that it is too cold today. So what is this? Is it a simple sentence? By learning a language, we will say that yes, that it is a simple sentence. It is too cold today. But if we will relate it with the situation, it could be a request to bring the blanket for her, to turn on the heating system, or to close the window. It could be anything according to the situation. It's not only the simple sentence. Now, you are learning the structure of the language. You are grabbing the words. You are grabbing the sentences. You are grabbing the tenses. You are learning how to make a sentence. But you don't know its function. Its function according to the need of the society. For the communicative competence, we have to relate the words with the situation. If someone says that Principal is coming. If teacher says to the students in the class that principal is coming, so what it could be? It is a simple sentence. Principal is coming. It's a present continuous sentence. But what is its function? It could be a threat for the students that the principal is coming, so everyone must sit properly and focus on the work, otherwise, they will be scolded. Okay, and it could be to inform the children that principal is coming to take their class, and it could be if children like to communicate with the principal, so this is the proper time to come for him to come. So it could be a sign of prayer, it could be a sign of warning, it could be a sign of simple statement, principal is coming. So the sentence is one, but there are three, four, five more functions. So while learning the language, how you have to use it, where you have to use it, in what situation does it, what is the requirement of the situation, how you will use it properly, that is called communicative competence. So that's why a single sentence can perform so many functions, and a single function can be described into three, four, five, six sentences. So, to learn communicative competence, we have to relate the sentence with the situation. This is called functional English. That how you have to use the language with the situation, or the situational language. As I'm working on the English, that's why I'm saying it functional, notional, or situational English. Hope this video is helpful for you.